Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this. This video is about, there's a main couple and then there's a bunch of side couples. The main couple are the guys you see now, is the dude you see now, which he has a bunch of piercings and tattoos and stuff, and he's super awkward, and he was traumatized as a kid. People bullied him as a kid. And she had probably the opposite experience. They don't really go, well, her dad's a deadbeat. He was never around. And she's always taking care of her sister. Or her brother, not her sister. And the first couple of episodes are basically their relationship and it growing and evolving from friendship to relationship because they are in a relationship. And then they have a couple of friends. They have a purple-haired friend, I don't remember his name, and a little girl with like blonde hair. And their kind of relationship, even though they don't really have one, there's a green-haired guy, there's a principal, there's a green-haired girl, big boobs. Then there's another relationship, which is the vice or president and his girlfriend with pink hair. I don't like either one of them. The show tries to redeem them and make them seem like good guys. The principal, or not the principal, the president guy, he's all right. The girl I can't stand. But the main relationship is my favorite by far. It's the most interesting, and it's because like I relate to the main character, the guy. Horimiya or something like that. No, I think that's her name. I don't know. I'm bad with names. Sorry about that. But like he's a social outcast. I'm a social outcast. He is kind of awkward. I'm kind of awkward. Has he gotten farther with women? Yes, he has, 100%. But that's because he's a pretty boy. I'm not a pretty boy. That's a big difference there. And he ends up with the hottest girl in the show, and their relationship is very solid, and she's into weird stuff. He cut his hair off, and I think it pissed her off because he didn't tell her. And then there's like an episode where like he goes to like a funeral and his phone dies, and then their relationship kind of blossoms even more because he couldn't text her for like a week. So it kind of, sparked even more romance. And she told him, "You're not allowed to stop coming over." It gives me very, like, My Dress Up Darling vibes, but I watched this way before I watched that, and I like My Dress Up Darling more. But they're very similar. Like, the relationship is. Like, I love both of those relationships for different reasons. And he's a little more outgoing and a little less awkward than Gojo, but like, she's kind of into some weird stuff, too. She really wants him to bully her because he's a really nice guy and he doesn't do that, but he does that with his one and only friend he made in middle school. Like, this feels like a college romance series, even though they're in middle school or high school. And like, I love the character design and the animation in the show. It's top tier. They're one of the few relationships where something actually fucking happens. Like, oh my god. That is one of the things that pisses me off the most about romance series. There'll be a 24 episode romance series. And the farthest that the person will get with a girl is they'll hold hands. Quintessential quintuplets is different because the main character is dense and doesn't know what's going on. But there's actual, like, stuff, like, the relationship actually goes somewhere, thank fucking God. Because he, like, kisses her, they imply that they had sex, I think, in one episode. Which is good, the mom really wanted to meet him. She bit him on the back of the neck so he wouldn't cut his hair. There's a girl that wants her too. You know, basic stuff. And she's making him more into a social butterfly, and he is helping her, like, I guess, I don't know, believe in herself? I don't know really what he's helping her do. But it is quite the story. Quite the story. And I hope it gets another season. It probably will. I think it was pretty damn popular. Because I saw this show everywhere. People were talking about... Every time somebody talked about a romance series, this was one of the ones they talked about. Is this one? Quintessential. Nah, that's about it. Oh, and Spice and Wolf, which... My opinions of Spice and Wolf, if you are curious, is it's okay. Kind of boring at parts. Like, I like these ones way more because they're more interesting. There's drama, there's intrigue, there's spiciness. And then Spice and Wolf, there really wasn't. The main character is boring as fuck. But in this, like, I love the main character. Like, he's cool. Because he's awkward. He's super fucking awkward. He gives me stoner vibes, not gonna lie. I don't know. Am I the only one who gets stoner vibes from him? But, like, his girlfriend is top waifu material. Let's be real. She's cool. She's smart. She's hardworking. I don't know how tall she is, but she seems pretty tall. She's hot. You know, she's got a body, you know. She's loving. She's caring. She's kind. Like, all good traits to have. And he has a lot of the same traits too, which is why they get along so well. And he's an only child. She has a brother. The brother really loves the main guy, which, you know, is an interesting premise, I guess. I don't know. They get along very well. He gets along with both parents. He took a bath with the dad, which is weird. That's a weird Japanese thing that I don't think I'll ever understand. Why would you take a bath with somebody? Like, I don't know. That's a Japanese thing. It's definitely not an American thing. That wouldn't fly. Be some sexual harassment lawsuit. But, like, oh, he's also got his parents also own a bakery, which is very interesting because, you know, it's a fucking bakery. Like, if you ever watched the Tekken video, you know, he talks about how every One Piece character would run a bakery, which is an interesting thing. And he's good at baking, and, you know, because he's been around it his whole life, so he should have acquired the skills. Oh, that's kind of bugged me in shows where, like, this character sucks ass, but, like, his parents run a woodworking thing, and he's done it his whole life, but he sucks ass. It's like, that doesn't make any fucking sense. I don't know why woodworking was the first thing. I could have just ran with bakery, because he's always around the bakery shop, so, you know, he should be able to bake. And, you know, he can make some incredible dishes, I would assume. I don't think we ever see him actually do it, but, you know, to each their own. And she cooks for him all the time, too. And then she's really into horror movies, which is kind of odd to me. I don't know. I've never sat down and watched a horror movie. It's not my thing. But, I mean, if it's her thing, it's her thing. Like, let it ride, as I always say. But if I were to tell somebody to either watch or not watch the show, I would definitely say watch it. Form your own opinions, you know. It is an incredible show, in my opinion. It is one of my favorite romance series. And you should check it out. Anyways, that will do it for this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.